What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Have At It. This is episode 60. I can't believe it's the 60th episode of Have At It. My name's Ben Cornett, and happy Friday night to everybody here in the Ben Zone. And if you're watching over on YouTube, my channel is Ben Cornett 9015, and I'm on X at BennyBoy702. By the way, X used to be Twitter, but I still call it Twitter no matter what. I'm just used to it. But anyway, it's been quite a couple weeks. Last week I got had stuff going on, so I wasn't able to come on. But this week I'm here. Yeah, we are getting close to July, and that means we are getting close to another NFL football season. Man, the countdown is on. As you can see, I got my Buccaneers hat on. I'm wishing the season would start today. I mean, I think we all do. As football fans, whether you're a Bucks fan or any fan of the NFL or college football, you just getting more excited that the NFL season's upon us. So I cannot wait. And we're going to get more into that as the weeks go on. Obviously, training camps will be starting in a few weeks. Um, you know, the NFL just is amazing. They got the now. If anybody knows, last year they did a series on Netflix called Quarterbacks. Well, this year they're going to be doing a Netflix is going to be doing a series called Receivers. Um, I'm very excited about it personally. It's NFL is so smart; they know when to put these shows on. Um, just right before the NFL season gets us all excited. And, the anticipation is very high. Uh, I think it's great. Quarterbacks was a great series last year with Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota. This year they're doing receivers. Devontae Adams. Who else on there? George Kittle. Although he's a tight end, but uh, Amon-Ra St. Brown from the Lions. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see that series on Netflix. I believe it's in the middle of July when that airs. So you get, I think it's like 10 episodes, 8 or 10 episodes. I forget how many, but should be very interesting. I love, you know, going inside the, like the off the field stuff, the, you know, pre-game, post-game stuff, that they film. It's very fun, very insightful. Gets you closer to the action as a football fan. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. I'll tell you what, people in South Beach, Florida, are not excited right now. As you know, as we switch gears, the Stanley Cup Finals, man, it's been like a tale of two series. Like Florida was up 3-0. Now, um, going into the third period, the you know Oilers are up 3-0 on the Panthers and could potentially send this series back to Florida for a game 7 on Monday night. Man, that's impressive. You got to give Edmonton a lot of credit. They could have just said, "Oh well, we got there, but Florida's the better team." But no, they stuck with it. They blew out Florida in game 4, which I believe was like 8-1. Um, and then they've just built on that momentum ever since. And I can't say it's all Edmonton, even though they've really turned the series around with their much better play on the ice. You know, Defensively they've gotten more aggressive. But with Florida, I don't know what it is. They just seem to have fallen apart. You know, um, I understand Edmonton's taken it to them the last couple games, but it just seems like Florida's just out of it. It's like they're shell shocked, that this has happened, and we could be seeing some history here. Um, Now I know there's been a few series that in hockey that teams have come back from 3-0, but I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I've never seen one happened in the Stanley Cup final, or even heard of what happened in the Stanley Cup finals. So if that's the case, this would be very, very historic. Yeah, so it's very exciting. I mean, especially if you're an Edmonton fan, you can bet that you're going to be on the verge of perhaps seeing history, and also too that the last hockey team from Canada to win a Stanley Cup was the Montreal Canadiens in 1993. So you got 31 years right there. So a lot of history can be made over the next few days. So it's very exciting. And of course, if you're Florida, you don't want to be on the wrong end of history. That's the worst feeling in the world. Especially when you have a 3-0 lead. I did pick Florida to win the Stanley Cup, by the way, before the playoffs started. It still can happen, but just looking at these last 2.5 games so far, I mean, it doesn't look very promising. And so Florida's going to have to turn it around if they want to, avoid being on the wrong side of the history. So, but I will say this, the other series, the NBA Finals was, this is hard for me to talk about because obviously I'm a Los Angeles Lakers fan, and it just ate me up inside, just ugh, seeing the Celtics win their 18th title and having one over us. It doesn't sit well with me, but real talk, congratulations to the Celtics. They deserve it. Jaylen Brown, Finals MVP, deserves it. Jason Tatum, Derek White, Porzingis, Al Horford finally got a ring, so that's great. He definitely deserves it. Joe Masula did a very good job with his team. I mean, all year long they were the best team in the NBA, and you can't deny that. Especially defensively. I mean, they just shut teams down. And for Dallas, I mean, this is their first finals since 2011. Luka's first final. He played pretty good, but he's one guy. They don't have a lot of scoring options other than Luka or Kyrie. Kyrie, by the way, didn't show up in this series, in my opinion, and it's just a microcosm of what Irving's career has pretty much been like the last several years. When he shows up, great stuff, but when he doesn't, it affects the team, and it affected Dallas in this series. Now even if Kyrie played well, I still think Boston would have won this series in 6 or 7. But the fact that he had maybe one good game out of that series, I don't know, just wasn't enough. They had to have Kyrie in this series, both offensively and defensively, and he just couldn't do it, every game for him. And Boston showed you why they are the better team and were the better team in this series. Just too much talent, too much depth. They're set up to be a championship contender for the next several years. I hate that. Again, as a Laker fan, I hate that. Speaking of my Lakers, why don't we get into it? Why don't I have at it with them? So yeah, JJ Redick got the job. How do I feel about that? I'm not surprised. I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, they went after Dan Hurley, Connecticut head coach. Realistically, I didn't see that happening. But the thing with the Lakers is it's run, and I'm sure probably a lot of people, even Lakers fans, have heard this. It's run like a mom and pop's business. It's been that way since the late 70s. Dr. Jerry Buss owned the team. Now his daughter, Jeannie Buss, owns the team, still owns it. And, you got a GM in Rob Pelinka who, let's face it. I mean, he was a GM because he was Kobe Bryant's agent. There, I said it. That's pretty much it. Pelinka, he's had his good moments. He's had his bad moments. He brought in Westbrook. That was bad. He constructed a decent roster. Bringing, trading for Hachimura and some other players. But I mean, this team's not a championship team, and what JJ Redick's walking into is a pressure cooker. And Frank Vogel got fired 2 years after he won a championship. Darvin Ham, same thing, made the Western Conference Finals a year ago. Gets fired this year. The Lakers, this franchise has always set themselves up for these high expectations. And right now they're just unrealistic because they don't have a team that can compete for a championship. Florida got a goal. Look at that. It's 3-1 Edmonton now. Anyway, so they just don't have a team that can go up against Denver, Minnesota, Dallas, even OKC, because those teams are younger. They've drafted well. They have better coaches. So no matter what happens, JJ Redick's got an uphill battle to climb. And, will he be a great coach? Maybe. He's a first-time head coach, and I've heard the arguments, but Steve Kerr was a first-time head coach. Well, yeah, but he also was mentored and played under two of the greatest coaches of all time, Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So he learned, and he was also a GM with the Suns for a little while. So he worked his way up. JJ Redick played in the NBA for 15, 16 years. Good shooter. Not great, but good shooter. Good player. But he's never had any kind of coaching experience. Well, what about Joe Mazzulla? Well, Joe Mazzulla was an assistant coach for the Celtics for a couple of years. He also, coached in college. He's been coaching. These guys have been coaching before they got NBA jobs. Then I hear the argument, well, Eric Spoelstra. What about Spoelstra? Well, Spoelstra was running the video room under Pat Riley. He was studying. He was working in the organization. JJ Redick just retired last year, and he's done broadcasting. He hasn't been in the coach's room. He hasn't paid his dues. But again, we don't know if JJ Redick could be either a genius hire or it could be a real letdown. Right now, kind of have to take the ladder on this because we don't know. So again, and also you got to think, the podcast with LeBron. I know LeBron says, well, I don't want to be involved in this. Won't involve me. Come on. Let's be realistic. He has involvement. He has involvement. Come on. He has to say so. He's not going to say it publicly. But he has influence. A lot of it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I'm not expecting a championship out of this. I'm not even expecting this team to go to the finals. The Lakers are just going to be a playoff team at best until I see otherwise. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to read some comments on here. Let's see. Corey King Brown, thanks for tuning in. As always, go Bucks. Corey King Brown says, I'm not buying Kirk Cousins Falcons winning division yet. He's 36 years old. Baker Mayfield over Kirk Cousins. I do agree because, again, that torn ACL for Kirk Cousins, we don't know how he's going to look when he comes back. Obviously, it's going to take time. Again, I do think Atlanta would be the only other team to compete in this division, but I still favor the Bucs because I think they got a better overall team on both sides of the football. The offensive line's okay for Atlanta. It's still a little questionable. The running game, I would give the advantage to the Falcons. Tyler Algier, the John Robinson. So they have that advantage there. I think our defense, especially the front seven's better than the Falcons. Secondary for the Bucs, I would say maybe even as far as the Bucs. In fact, I'd say it's about even. Quarterbacks right now, I would take Baker over Kirk Cousins. So, that's just me. I'm not saying that because I'm a Bucs fan, but I believe that. They went to the playoffs last year. They won the division third year in a row. They went to the division round, competed with Detroit. They were a quarter away from maybe, perhaps winning that game. So they brought all their key pieces back. And this team looks like they're going to be just as good, maybe better than what they were in 2023. The Tampa Bay Bucs I'm talking about. Atlanta's got Raheem Morris. I think he deserves a shot at being a head coach again. Former Bucs head coach. He's paid his dues. He's learned. He's matured as a coordinator in the NFL. He's worked on both sides of the football. So it's a great hire. But do I think this particular year, 2024, can this Falcons team overtake the Bucs? I don't see it right now. I just don't see it yet. So I like the Bucs. Yeah. Scott Taylor, thanks for tuning in. Says no. Corey says Lightning's still better over Florida Panthers franchise history. Oh yeah, they have some Stanley Cups over Florida. Florida's trying to win their first Stanley Cup, but right now they're down 3-1, and we could be seeing a Game 7 on the horizon. So, Corey King Brown, Orlando Magic, NBA Finals 2025. Who knows? I'd still say Boston's going to be the team in the East to beat. You can't count out New York. What Orlando does have some money in free agency. They could maybe lure a Klay Thompson, come to the Magic. That would be interesting. Get some shooters, to play with Pablo Banchero. Banchero's a great player, great draft pick from Duke. Hopefully, they make him the franchise. He's got a ways to go, as far as his development, but I think Banchero is going to be a great player in the league. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming for Orlando. Exciting times to be a Magic fan again. And they could use it. They've been just up and down the last decade or so. I believe their last finals appearance was 2009 with when the Lakers beat the Magic. So you had Dwight Howard on that team. So yeah, Orlando's up and coming. We'll see if they can take advantage of what they did this past year and get better this year. So, let's see. Scott says, Ben, I have to go, so have a great show. Appreciate that, Scott. Thank you. Yeah, so right now in the hockey update, if you're tuning in, 3-1 Edmonton, about 13 minutes to go in the third period. Again, if Edmonton wins, we have a Game 7 winner-take-all Monday night in Florida. I gotta admit, part of me kind of wants to see that. I want to see this thing go the distance. It's good. It's good to have a finals that can go the distance, get it to a seventh game. it's always fun. It's always fun to watch Game Sevens of any sport, whether it's hockey, basketball, baseball. I mean, it's great. You get your money's worth out of it. So anytime I see a Game 7, it's definitely must see TV. Again, I have no skin in the game here. My Golden Knights, they've been out of it for a month now, so uh, you know, I know some people who are Oiler fans, so hopefully for them, they can come back and win this Stanley Cup. And Edmonton's won what, 4 of them, I believe. So they did it with Wayne Gretzky. I think they won one without Gretzky too. I think it was like 1990. I think it was. They beat the Bruins. I think it was Boston. So it's been a long time. I believe the last time the Oilers were in the Stanley Cup Finals was 2006 against Carolina. That's when Carolina won it with Rob Brind'Amour. So they it's been a long time coming, especially especially for the country of Canada to finally see an NHL team from Canada win a Stanley Cup final. 31 years. That's rough. But again, history could be made. So stay tuned. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Jagnif Productions on YouTube. Jagnif1, thanks for tuning in. He says, Mr. Ben, it's good to see you. And it's very good to see you, Mr. Jagnif. Thank you for watching tonight, tuning in. Appreciate that, sir. Zagnif also says, excuse me, let me take another swig of my beer. He says, the last time Carolina won, they took their shirts off and spun them around their heads like helicopters. Yeah, well, we could see. Now, they do have I'm sure everybody's heard about this. They have this girl who's this young lady online who's an Edmonton Oilers fan who I guess flashed during the Oilers game in Edmonton, and now she's got like a deal with Playboy or something. I forget her name, but maybe if we get lucky enough, the Oilers win the Stanley Cup, come back, she could swing her. So, all right, I'm gonna make an argument. I'm gonna shut this down real quick. That ain't no beer. That's a whole ass 40. No, this is Miller Lite. This is the best beer on the planet. It tastes very good. Only 96 calories. Okay. For a light beer, that is very, very good. And you know what? Just for that, I'm going to take another swig. Tastes very good. So there. That ain't no 40, it's an 80. Yeah. I wish it was an 80 ouncer, man. I wonder if Miller Lite makes kegs. I think they do. I always wanted to get a keg. I've only had a drink out of a keg. I've only drank out of a keg maybe a couple times in my life. But that was during my very, very young days where I could just be drunk and not have any worries, So that was the life, man. We were all in our 20s, I'm sure. We were 20 at one time, and those are the days, man. Those were the days. Corey King Brown says the Oilers better than the Maple Leafs. Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. There's no denying that. The Maple Leafs, I mean, my God. Talk about a team that just can't get out of their own way in the playoffs. They did hire Benube, Greg Benube, as their new head coach. That'll be interesting. He did win a Stanley Cup with the St. Louis Blues back in 2019. So I don't know. We'll see. They really kind of need a culture change in Toronto. Great regular season team, but just can't get it done in the playoffs. So excuse me. It's good digestion. So yeah. Well, but I will say the Oilers are definitely better than the Maple Leafs. Man, so anyway, we got another comment, Mr. Zagnif. My first ever best was Milwaukee's Best. Yes, Milwaukee's Best was pretty good back in the day. Obviously, I've not seen Milwaukee's Best in years. They don't make it anymore. It's too bad. Um, yeah, remember the old beers they had? They had what was it, Old Style, and they had. Remember my dad was he drank Slits. Remember that beer, Slits? Yeah. So I do, and yeah, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah, those were the days. He's like, nah, it was nasty. Yeah, it was nasty. Well, when we were young, it didn't matter how nasty it was. Beer was beer. So if it got you drunk, then you were drinking it no matter what it said. Even if it just said beer on the bottle or the can or however you drink it out of, you drunk it. So yeah, you drunk that beer. So but as we get older, excuse me, we do like the taste of our beer. Because now it's just we need to enjoy our beer, not just drink it and get drunk and be sleeping on the floor, and then waking up in crumbs and smelling a brew the following morning. So yes, I excuse me. These days, I enjoy my beer. So hold on 1 second, guys. Take a little break here. Okay, I'm back. I had to swig some water down. I was feeling the hiccups coming on, and the last thing we need on a show like this, and well, you probably find it entertaining, but me not so much, is have me have hiccups during the show. Um, Luckily, that hasn't happened. Um, hope it doesn't. But that would be interesting if that ever did happen. I did see a YouTube video a while back that the guy was doing a podcast. I forget what it was, but he got the hiccups all of a sudden, and he had to bail out early. So yeah, I just it's got to be kind of embarrassing. We're being honest. I mean, to get hiccups like that and you got to stop the show because you couldn't talk. Um, you know, can imagine what that be like. So I just swagged some water down real quick, so it seems to have taken care of that noise. Um, so yeah, there's I don't know what else we want to talk about tonight. Um, there's we got movies going on. I've been Netflixing it lately, and last night I watched The Hangover. Um, Great movie, by the way. Forgot how funny that movie was. I hadn't seen it in a few years, but and that's how the Zach Galifianakis uh, era started. You know, good old Alan and getting everybody drugged out and had roofies in the Jägermeister. Man, it's a hilarious movie. I love it. Um, I got to watch the other two though. I might do that this weekend. We'll see. But the original is always going to be the best, and really the originals are always great, no matter what. There's exceptions. I mean, I would say American Pie 2 is better than American Pie. That's just my opinion. I just feel like the whole getting out of your freshman year of college, going to the beach house, and they had a hell of a soundtrack too for that movie. A lot of good punk rock on it. And those are the days. The American Pie movies, just that whole era back in late 90s, early 2000s, you had American Pie movies, you had Road Trip, which was Road Trip's one of my favorite movies ever. So, um, you know, it's it still holds well to this day. In fact, I want to watch that one again. That's just such a classic. Stifler was in that one. I'll even go as far as saying, you know, that Stifler and Road Trip was better than Stifler and American Pies. Again, just my opinion, but it is a classic movie. Those are classic movies. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, but Netflix been on Prime as well. Watched some soccer documentaries. Been pretty good. I'm a Manchester United fan, so they have one on Prime called 99 that's talks about the 1998-99 Manchester United Football Club. They won the treble, which means you win your league, you win the country championship, and then you win the European championship, which is the UEFA championship, which this year was won by Real Madrid. So, but yeah, that team, 99, David Beckham, uh, Roy Keane, uh, Sir Alex Ferguson, Peter Schmeichel, the goalie. I mean, they were what a team that was. Ryan Griggs, great team, Manchester United. And again, the trouble is where you win all three championships in 1 year. Um, we Manchester United this year won the FA Cup. So after a crappy year, you know, we were able to at least beat the good for nothing Manchester City team, prevented them from winning a double. You know, so meaning you win the Premier League and the uh, FA Cup. So they won the Premier League, but we won the FA Cup. So I'm very happy with that. So yeah, I've been watching some soccer documentaries. I'm more of a documentary guy anyway. I like movies, but I do like my documentaries. Um, I don't know. Give me some stuff, man. What should I be watching? Um, I'm waiting on some stuff right now. Obviously, Cobra Kai coming out, I believe July 25th. Season 6, final season 6. What's very unique about that is this season being the last season, they're gonna split it up in half. Um, or I'm sorry, gonna split it up in 3 parts. You're gonna get 5 episodes um, in July. Then you're gonna get 5 more episodes in November, and sometime in 2025 you're gonna get the last 5 episodes. So that's cool. I I'm all for that. Give us something to look forward to. I just think Cobra Kai is one of the best shows I could have that I think that's been on in the last several years. I just love the fact that you can mix nostalgia you know with the new generation. Um, I had my reservations about it when it first started back in 2018, I believe it was. Cobra Kai. But it's a good nostalgia show. Maybe it'll last a couple seasons, but it stood the test of time. It's just been each season's gotten better and better. Um, William Zapka is a great actor, and I just love his character. Johnny Lawrence is kind of a redemption type character. It's been down and out. After that tournament, then makes the comeback. Starts up Cobra Kai again, and it gets taken away from him. Starts his own dojo, Eagle Fang. Works out his differences with Daniel LaRusso. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's just been a great series, and it's finally going to come to an end. But sometimes all good things do come to an end. So I can't wait till Cobra Kai starts up in the middle of July, and I'm waiting for Stranger Things that'll probably be out in 2025. I know they're filming it right now. Um, Wednesday is going to come out in 2025. Jenna Ortega, and speaking of Jenna Ortega, she's going to be in the new Beetlejuice movie. Can't wait to see that. That's in September. She's going to play Lydia's daughter in the movie. That's talking about perfect casting. Michael Keaton's back. Can't wait to see it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, just give me some suggestions on movies, shows. I can look. I got pretty much everything. I got Netflix. I got Prime. I got Peacock, Max. So just throw them at me. What I should check out. I'll certainly try and do that right before the football season starts, because once football season starts, it's going to be a little harder for me to start watching shows and stuff. So I need to kind of get my uh, binge watching in before the season starts, so I can be all or mostly caught up with anything current. So that would great. I'd be very appreciative of that. So Jagnif says it could have been water strained using leftover towels from the Cleveland salons that DW visited. Oh yes, 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 yes. How can we forget that infamous episode of NFL Edition? The Cleveland Steamer. Man, that was probably the best episode I've ever been on. Man, good times, good times. And speaking of the Browns, we'll see what they do this year. Again, giving all that money to DW, can't stay healthy. You better stay healthy this year. I mean, if the Browns want to keep going with their winning ways, they better stay healthy. They did sign Jameis Winston. I don't think that's a bad move, because again, we don't know what Watson's going to be like. Is he going to play a full season? You want to have a veteran backup, and say what you want about Jameis Winston. We all believe me. I'm a Bucks fan, I know, but him being a backup quarterback, I think it's a good thing. I think he's still in the league. Obviously, Cleveland saw something in him to sign him. So again, maybe Jameis gets another opportunity if something happens to Deshaun Watson. Who knows? So, and let's see, Fred Moore. Thanks for tuning in, Fred Moore. Beers, cheers. Cheers to you, Mr. Moore. How you doing tonight? Oh, look at this. Johnny Dean. Old man Johnny. Thanks for tuning in. He says Link Ben. Oh, okay. Well, let me get let me send you a link, Johnny. Let me go find that link for a minute. I will see you guys in about 30 seconds, so stay tight. Hey everybody, it's me, Ben. I am back. I just had to go find a link. Oh, and look at that. Edmonton scored. They're up 4-1 on Florida with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the third period. So it looks like we will definitely be having a game 7 Monday night in Florida, winner take all. So congratulations to Edmonton on forcing a game 7 after being down 3 games to zip. Um, Good stuff there. Johnny Dean, by the way, if you're still watching, I did send the link. Oh, there he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing a guest on right now. We dug him out of the grave. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm letting him dust off for a minute. Took me a while to yank him out of there. But here he is, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend, Johnny Dean. Johnny, thanks for tuning in, bud. How you doing tonight?
What's up, man? I actually caught you tonight.
I know. I'm happy you're here, man. What's going on?
The only thing is, as soon as I turned it on, I found your show and I clicked on it. I was hearing Jameis Winston. I was like, "Whoa, what?"
Yeah, I know, right?
But he's with the Browns, so he does get to face us again this year.
Do we play him this year?
I think we do.
No,
I know we play in the AFC North. We're playing the Ravens and Pittsburgh and everybody else. So why not the Browns?
I'd have to look at the schedule again. Okay. The legend himself, says Zagnif Productions. He is back.
No, that's the legend right there.
Huh.
Anthony, what's up, Mr. Handy?
That's right. There you go. He is back.
Him and Fred Moore. I haven't seen Fred in a while. What's up, Fred?
Oh, yeah, Fred's in the house. He's cheers to Fred again.
Where's those trophies at, though, dude?
Well, it's not preseason yet, so we'll see what happens there. But well, Johnny, I mean, we've seen I'm sure you've seen it all week. I don't know, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. The Gerald McCoy Ring of Honor discussion. Should he be in?
Oh no, I haven't seen any of that shit.
Oh, okay. Well, thank goodness you've avoided the.
I think there's an argument for Gerald McCoy in about 15 years, maybe. But there's a lot of people ahead of him, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I know the stats look.
There you go, Fred.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the trophies, 20-0. That's what we're going for. I mean,
maybe not quite 15. Yeah, I'd say about 15. As slow as they are to get people up there.
Maybe 20.
It might be. Yeah.
No, I mean, he was a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I mean,
he was good at one thing. He was good at the pass rush, but he couldn't run protect for shit. I mean, run tackle for shit. You catch him in space and he was done, you know? I mean, I like Gerald. I love what he's doing off the field. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
He's fun. He's a fun watch when he's on TV. Yeah. I love watching him on TV, man. But I think it's going to take a long time for some of us to get over him standing in the middle of Carolina in that field and saying, "I'm finally home," and hugging Cam Newton. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's working at it. He's trying to earn his way back in, but
oh yeah, no, I mean, he's a good guy. Let's not.
He is a good guy.
He's fun.
But you know how? Hey, they're called football fans for a reason. Fans short for fanatic and
fanatic. Absolutely.
Don't piss in your house, dude.
Yeah. The stats certainly say he definitely belongs somewhere on a Ring of Honor, but I just think when you look at the other 14 people on there, they made the playoffs. Gerald McCoy didn't.
Who isn't on? Is Hardy on there yet?
No. Should be.
I can't have McCoy on there until Hardy Nickerson's on there. And we know how the Glazers feel about anybody from Creamsicle era. You know what I mean? Even though he played and he helped form this team and got it going. Well, I think they still think of him as like the border there, you know?
Yeah, well, to the Glazers, fuck that. This is still the original, so fuck them. You know. And Zagnif says he is back. He's back in action. There he is.
All right.
Man, it's been a while, man. We've not done these shows often. The NFL edition, I'm hoping we get back into it, but I know Alex has been very busy, so very understandable, you know. We should get back on it soon.
I'm
we're getting
going to do the fantasy leagues to this year, and I don't think I'm going to. At the moment, I don't think I'm going to get back into the shows every night and all that stuff. It was wearing me out, dude.
Oh, that's fine, man. You've earned your stripes. I mean, you're the legend, dude. You're the reason why you and Alex started the NFL edition, and he said, let's just bring Ben on. Let's instead of him annoying us in the comments, like let's wheel him in, bring him on here, and off we went. So, and here's a question.
So, how's it been going in Vegas? What's going on with you guys? What do you got? Hey, go Celtics, by the way. Yeah.
Yes. Well, sore subject with me, but yes, they deserve it. Congratulations. Oh no, Vegas has been hot. We finally hit the 108, 109. So we're probably looking at 110, 112 next week.
Shit, it was 110 here today.
No kidding. Really?
No kidding. Yeah. We're having a serious heat wave, dude. Although it's supposed to break Sunday. Sunday's supposed to cool off. So fingers crossed.
I was going to say, you live in Pittsburgh. What the hell? You're in hell.
Dude, the weather shit here. These weather patterns are coming from completely different from what they normally are.
Yeah.
And it's been like that for the last 6-7 years, man. It's gotten hotter and increasingly hot. Well, you've heard me bitching. Last year we had one snowfall.
Yeah.
We had snow, but only one significant snowfall.
You live in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah. I might be living in Buffalo soon.
Oh, there you go. And not bad. Like Buffalo, New York. Got that new stadium going up. A couple more years.
I'm more interested in the weather.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say, I mean, were you gonna throw somebody on a table or at the tailgate or what?
I do love the people in Buffalo, man. The people in Buffalo are cool as shit. I love them. They're kind of laid back for northern people, you know what I mean?
There you go. No, Buffalo's nice. It'd be perfect for you. I mean, snow, 8 months out of the year?
Snow and fishing. So
snow and fishing. Oh, there you go. You should do more fishing videos, Johnny, if you get a chance. By the way, catch him on YouTube. He's fun to watch. Radar's just grown up.
Yeah, I'm blasting my dog out there. He's just so crazy, man. It's insane. The shit he does.
Yeah.
And I don't get half of it on video, man.
Oh no, sure. Love that dog. What a great guy, man. Love that dude. He is grown up, dude. Just man. Takes after his daddy.
This big. He was this big.
Yeah. I know. In a few months later.
He used to sleep right here on the shelf.
Yeah.
He tries to get his head don't even fit on it no more. And he tries to lay there and shit, man.
Yeah.
So what's up tonight, man? What are we talking about? I know it's Have At It. What you got on the TV there, man?
Oh, the
basketball?
Hockey
game?
Yeah. I know, what was it? Andrew and Kyle, they're all, I think, went up there to Edmonton, like to the watch party or whatever tonight. So
yeah.
I'm sure it's a great time. Game 7.
Well, that's where Alex and them live, man, is right there in Edmonton. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So good for that city, man. It's hopefully Monday night they can finish it off. Being down 3-0, now tied up.
Wish them luck.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I didn't catch any XFL too much UFL.
It ended the same as last year. USFL. The Birmingham Stallions dominated again. I mean, literally dominated.
Yeah.
What was the final score? Something 25-3 or some shit like that.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Skip Holtz may get some looks from some NFL teams.
This is 3 championships in a row for them, man.
Yeah. But with Skip Holtz as their head coach, I mean, he might get some looks from the NFL pretty soon. I mean, who knows? I mean, I just hope.
This season kind of proved what I was thinking before. Everybody was telling me how the XFL would just dominate the USFL, and I was like, I think you got that backwards, man. And comes out, and USFL was dominating right off the bat, man, with over the XFL. So I think there's got to be some balance, like when the NFL and the AFL got together.
Yeah,
there's going to be some balancing going on here soon.
right. I just hope
I think it's going to be entertaining, but off-season football, I've always looked forward to it. This year, I burnt out, dude. Football burnout.
Well, yeah, because the one thing they were smart to do was not start until the end of March.
Right.
Give it.
Yeah, I did get to catch some games and enjoyed a couple of the games and stuff. But I didn't try to remember anybody's names. I didn't didn't write all that crap down like I normally would do and shit.
Yeah.
It was just, I was watching it for the entertainment value only.
That's fine.
Trying to get my fandom back, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, we need an off-season, football league. We got to have development, and I just hope it keeps going. It'd be good for the league. It'd be good for football.
Yeah, I do too. I hope it does. I've always hoped for spring league ever since the original USFL was out. I wanted a real, that got me hooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then along come Trump.
Well, we got a question. Corey King Brown says AFC North, all 4 teams he thinks will make the playoffs this season. What do you think?
Well, all 4 teams were going to be on Hard Knocks this year anyway.
Well,
the in-season Hard Knocks, it's going to be all the AFC North. It's not just a specific team. It's the whole AFC North.
That sounds like a great idea. I kind of like that.
I do too.
Yeah, because now you get a division, and that's, to me, they were the best division in football last year. Cincinnati was last place, and they were 9-8. They didn't even make the playoffs. Right. That was Joe Burrow out with an injury. So imagine that.
Burrow comes back healthy, kicking ass.
Yeah,
I think Burrow is most underrated quarterback in the league. Honestly,
you think so?
The difference between that team with him and without him.
Oh, of course.
Look what he did in his sophomore year, man.
Yeah, went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
Now, if they put the right pieces around him, that's going to be a very dangerous team, but it's a dangerous division. So,
right. Yeah.
You can be a great team and still not make nothing because you're knocking heads with each other in that division.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Baltimore's still the favorite, but Cleveland, if they stay healthy, their quarterback situations.
I don't even remember what Baltimore did in the draft, honestly. Don't let my wife hear that shit.
But they're still a great team. They always are. I mean, Steelers, it's interesting. Now you got Russell there.
Steelers, I think is going to be very interesting, especially for a Hard Knocks show. That's going to be good.
Yeah. Tomlin and yeah, and then the Bears will get the preseason Hard Knocks.
I wonder how Russell Wilson feels being a stopgap now. He's a stopgap quarterback now. You know that, right?
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
He's not going to be a long-term solution for anybody now.
No. And Sean Payton just had enough. He's like, no, I need my quarterback. Russell's not the guy. He's got Bo Nix now. So that could be interesting though. He could develop him, take a couple years, but
he'll do him like he did with Winston, or just make sure he's protected and not making mistakes. Yeah, I don't think he's going to lean on Bo Nix's physical abilities a lot.
No, he's going to try to, mold him into his own quarter like he did with Drew Brees. Use his.
How many injuries has Nix had?
He's had maybe one major one, but not just a couple minor ones. No big deal. Not like Michael Penix, who had knee injuries after knee injuries.
Yeah, Penix worries me.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about, we need to draft those knees.
But I thought he was the best quarterback out of all of them in this draft. Problem is the knees, We got Zagnif. He says, but then weren't there the hairs apparently when they drafted Fields?
Heirs. Drop the H, dude. I mean, it's spelled correctly, but you don't say the H. Heir apparent.
Yeah. Well, I think we know we've said it. Fields probably deserved another year with the Bears, but they decided, what the hell? We're gonna go with Caleb.
I don't think the Bears could have kept him another year. Not if they've already decided to draft their next quarterback. I don't think it would have been right for Fields. Period.
Yeah. There goes Zach. I know women from my club days with better knees than
that 105-year-old woman that graduated from Stanford. She's probably got better knees.
Ooh.
Hey, she was walking. How many 105-year-olds do you see not in a wheelchair like this?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, good genes. Good.
She had a cane, but she was still walking, man. She didn't look older than 75.
I'm gonna star that comment. That was a nice comment there. Thank you, Zagnif. And let's see, he's got another
Back
one.
that thing up.
Back that thing up. Yeah. Now I got to tell you, I don't know if you saw this. Maybe you did, but the other night he made honey buns and bacon on the grill.
Who did?
Mr. Zagnif.
Really?
Yeah.
On the show?
No, on like his little live videos and stuff.
Oh yeah, I gotta look. Send that to me, Anthony.
Yeah.
Honey bun. Oh, I think I saw the pictures. I didn't see a live video though.
Oh, okay, yeah. So bacon wrapped on the honey bun, has some kind of seasoning on it. Like, damn, dude. Talk about sweet and savory.
I'm starting to get hungry again, and I just finished a big thing of spaghetti.
Oh, lucky you, man.
If you like Italian food.
I did.
I don't.
Oh, so
I like Southwestern food. Southwestern food is my food.
Oh, there you go. Sophia Petrillo.
What about what's his name? Blade guy. What's his name? That killed his girlfriend or whatever.
Billy Bob Thornton, right?
No, not that. The guy that killed his girlfriend over in Italy or whatever the hell it was. He was an Olympic champion.
You're talking about
Blade Runner.
South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. Yeah,
Oscar Pistorius.
Pistorius. Yeah. He's got better knees than.
I know a man with no knees that has better knees than Panic. Ooh. The Lieutenant Dan or
Applewood seasoning. I love that shit. Yeah, that's it. He said Oscar Pistorius there. Man, I don't know why I couldn't think of that guy's name. He's always in the fucking nose.
Well, my dad will be
excuse my language.
That's good.
It's been a while, man. I'm rusty.
That's okay. My dad's moving to Oklahoma next year. So Zagnif lives in Oklahoma. So I may have to pay a visit to sample some of his
Oklahoma City or where?
Oklahoma City, yeah. Tornado territory. Well, not really tornado.
Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan got no legs.
He has better knees.
They gave you Congressional Medal of Honor.
He had stubs, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he might have had knee stubs right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You got new legs. Jenny, you got new legs. Titanium force.
Titanium. That's Pistorius. He's got them blades. They're titanium.
Yeah.
Hank Hill's Tell us how you feel about Penix there, Anthony.
Poor guy. Talk about Falcons fans. Poor Falcons fans, man.
Oh man.
You got a guy coming off a torn Achilles, and now you got a guy.
I think Denver's in worse shape Well, it's close. Nah. But Sean Payton's sitting there going, "Man, didn't I just get out of this shit?"
My damn Falcons.
Here I am again without a quarterback. Drew, are you going to come out of retirement for me?
Like, no. My damned Falcons. Yeah. Well, let's see. I hear all this hype. They're gonna win the division. Like, come on, stop it.
Yeah, the Falcons are on fire, aren't they? It's the Falcon fan base is.
Yeah, don't worry.
They are every year before the season starts, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see it. The Bucks are the best.
And I was pushing the Falcons last season. I remember talking to Anthony and said, "Why are you so down on them boys, man?" Remember, I thought they were going to do something.
Okay, this could get you disqualified out of this.
Yeah, get off the man.
I don't have crazy Aaron Rodgers we got going on. No, you don't. No, you do not.
You mean the guy who refuses to come to mini camps and decides not to throw balls to his new receivers and shit before time? Right. Wait till you get in the season and then bitch at them for not being on the same track as you. Yeah, that's their fault, Aaron.
Yeah. Okay. Corey says they think should the Bucks trade Chris Godwin? No, not right now.
No,
he's a free agent after the end of the year. Let him play with this new coordinator. Let's see how he does.
No reason. Give him another free agency tag. Put the tag on his ass again next year.
Yeah.
Make it 3 straight tags.
Yeah. Tell you why, because the front office stinks.
Yeah, no and caps.
And caps, yes. We'll see. I mean, I do like their running game, though. I got to give them that. Tyler Algier.
Well, yeah, they built that running game, but then they didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, won them a
couple
games,
somebody's screwing up there with that because you got 3 all-star Patterson and all them guys there, man. You got 3 all-star running backs, and you can't do. You couldn't run the ball last year.
Right? Didn't Cordell Patterson go to the Steelers? I think
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he was.
It was after last year, wasn't it? He was still there last year, so I don't know.
At least in Atlanta, Rodgers would fit in because doggone there, everybody in Atlanta smokes something. Might not be.
Hey, newsflash! Everyone's everywhere smoking something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming legal in every single state. I'm surprised Snoop hasn't moved to Atlanta. Oh, he might. He might have a summer home there. Have a little hangout there, you know.
Snoop don't need to move nowhere, man. He just hangs out with Willie on the bus.
Martha Stewart too. It's during his spare time. No, not me, Johnny.
I can't lie. I would say not me, but I'd be lying.
I would love to see Anthony smoke one live on video. I think it'd be great.
As hilarious as he is to begin with, Jesus, that would be awesome.
Oh, that would be. We need more of that. We definitely do.
Catch a case of paranoia while you're live. That would be funny than shit.
Oh, that'd be great. Eli, no, you would. Oh, come on. Just one video. That would be great. I'd love to see that. I would. Oh man. So what else has been going on, Johnny? Anything interesting? Anything?
I've got an alien kick going on now.
Uh-oh.
I've been watching all these UFO shows and shit, man. Some of them are just downright funny as hell. But then again, I do believe there's something around there. There's got to be. I mean, when the government shows you proof of it, trying to figure out what.
Yeah. Look at this one. Halfway through, so holy hell, am I live?
I've actually done that before.
Yeah. Well, shit, we've had Alex Schomburg do that all the time.
He didn't care though.
No, you awake, Alex?
Laying in his bed, half asleep.
Yeah, those are the good old days. Oh man.
Alex said he's going to be out in the combat zone here soon. So
yeah.
Keep our wishes out for him, man.
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Schaumburg serving our country. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're getting close, Johnny. NFL season coming up. I'm excited.
How many days? How many days, Ben?
Gotta be in the 70s, I think. 70 more days, something like that. Getting ready. We're opening up with the Ravens Chiefs. I don't think you could open up with a better matchup. That should be a fun game.
Yeah, I like that matchup. That
yeah.
should be good. Because that's really a grudge fight right there too.
Right.
They don't like each other. That's like Steelers and Ravens. They don't like each other.
Yeah. And then Friday we open the Eagles and Packers in Brazil, which is weird. You're not allowed to wear the color green in Brazil. Due to
Why?
Yeah.
Is that why you got green borders on here?
Well, on our I wonder if somebody's watching from Brazil.
Probably.
I better change the color on that. Next time.
You're worldwide, bud.
I am, yes. I better change. Fuck it. I like green. It's one of my favorite colors. Why not? Just pops.
Lime green too. You put the lime in the coconut.
Just pops, I like that. Pops.
What color's your truck?
White.
Oh, thank God. I could picture you just driving around in a lime green truck in Vegas, dude.
I thought about it. I've thought about it. Oh man, that'd be great. So when are we gonna do the more road trips? When are you guys gonna do more of those shows, man?
I keep trying to get Sean interested, but he's kind of on a leash. I got Marty. Marty is ready to do one, but it's got to be at the right time, the right day, and shit. And it doesn't usually work out for everybody else,
Right. Well,
Marty's got stories, man. Oh my God, you should listen to Marty's stories, dude. He's great road trip stories.
Yeah.
I got swamped in my truck. We had to get out and walk and come across this devil worshiping place with devil heads on their fence posts and shit. And I was like, holy shit, dude.
But then I was drinking beer, watching football. Jagnef, I would probably just start doing random impersonations. Oh, there you go. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Oh, your impersonations kick ass, dude. I like them.
Except bad ones. It don't matter. They're all good. They're all funny, no matter what.
What's his name? Never mind. Me and names. Watching good movies lately?
Anything current? No. Last night I did watch The Hangover, though. Remember that movie?
Yeah. I've finished all my series, my TV series. This is Star Trek, Discovery. What was I watching before that? Shit. Just random shit that comes up. It ain't that time of it falls when all the good shit comes out.
Yeah, but the football season's there. That's why I kind of want to watch everything now before my mind's consumed into one thing and one thing only. So, from a TV point of view.
Did you guys watch Halo? Did you? I think I told you about Halo. You should watch it. Fallout was okay too, but
Fallout was decent. It was decent. I liked Walter Scroggins. He was good in that.
I liked it after the third episode. The first 3 episodes were way too fucking cheesy for me. I was like, oh, come on. I know it's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be. But sometimes they take cheesy and go to an extreme where it's just stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt that way about the first 3 episodes. But after that, I stuck with it. After that, man, it got better.
Cool. I can't go anywhere until December. I'm on the new hire probation until December. Oh, okay.
Who's on new hire probation?
Zagnef.
Really?
Or Reverend Red and Black. Like
Red and Black.
My brother. Hallelujah. The new season.
Oh yeah, the new season of The Boys is out. I haven't even checked it out yet. Thanks for that.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks for reminding me, dude.
To watch. Yeah. The House of the Dragon Ball Z or whatever the heck.
House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Never saw Game of Thrones.
Oh my God. Did you do that on purpose because everybody else was watching it and talking about it? You said, I ain't watching that shit.
No, I said I never did see it.
I did.
Like,
I didn't watch it until the third season of the original Game of Thrones come out because I got so sick of hearing about it constantly. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And I said, oh, I broke down, didn't have anything else to watch, so I started watching season 1, and I was like, holy shit, this is pretty good.
All out the story of one man's battle with dandruff.
Yeah.
All right, that's another star right there, Mr. Zagnif.
Yeah.
Bringing the heat tonight. Love
Coming soon to a theater near you.
That's right. Nah, I'm gonna binge.
Hey, you got 3 seasons of Halo out there. I don't know if there's going to be. Yeah, there's supposed to be another one coming.
Good stuff, man. You saw what's that one on Disney Plus? Archive or this new Star Wars thing? Did that come out?
Oh, yeah, Acolyte.
Acolyte, yeah.
It's. I haven't watched it yet, but it's supposed to be really good. All the reviews I'm hearing are really good about it. Except some people are bitching it's too dark, it's too mean. I like it when they get like that. So.
Gritty and yeah.
Bring it on.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I like Halo over Fallout, because Halo is brutal.
You know what? I'll tell you right now, Zagnus, this is why I love you very much. I do too.
I'm watching the NCIS right now. Season 1. Rewatching the whole the series again.
Yeah. Thank you for being my friend. Traveling down the road and back again. Because your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And you know what? If they threw a party and invited anyone that's new, you would be the biggest gift would be from me to you. The card attached.
Now sing the Friends.
Thank you for being a friend.
Now sing the Friends anthem.
No.
How about what's a good one? I always liked the MASH tune, man, when it was coming on. The music.
Yeah. The A-Team had a kick-ass theme.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
I used to love the MacGyver theme as well, dude. MacGyver was my shit right there back in the Who's gonna unlock a door?
Gadget.
Yeah, he was the non-animated version of Inspector Gadget. You're right. Yep.
Even Sophia. Hell yeah, she was.
Hell yeah, dude. And, I mean, somebody would pull those Depends down and give it to her, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, what's it?
Hey, man, have you watched the Spanish guy and his daughter? I can't remember his damn name again. Names are flying out of my head. That's another reason I quit doing shows, man. I can't remember names anymore at all. The Spanish comedian.
Gabriel.
Gray hair now.
George Lopez?
Lopez, thank you. Lopez versus Lopez. That's the name of the show, too. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
That's a great show, man. I love him and his daughter, Maya.
Yeah, I heard
his real daughter.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Oh, no, great! No, not Greatest American Hero, please, no.
Believe it
Cat, William Cat. Alice was awesome. Alice was awesome. I love that show.
Alice, yeah. No, Magnum PI was that's
the spin-off of Alice. What was that? 220 room. Damn, I can't remember what the name of that. 227?
Yeah.
That was a good show too. No, get the Brady Bunch the hell out of here. Screw that shit.
Story of a man named John.
No, don't, no.
Shut up, Cornet.
Shut up, Ben.
Yeah. We got one. All right. Made my night. Different Strokes. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's great. I like that one. You know, Perfect Strangers.
Different Strokes. Was that about Scott Dollar?
Sean. Did you say Sean?
I started too. Sean Dollar. Is that about Scott Dollar? Different Strokes?
No, that's Webster. No, no. Scott was on To Catch a
Remix
Predator.
theme every season.
Yeah, Scott was on To Catch a Predator, right? He's been on several episodes.
He's had a few guest appearances, I think.
Yeah. Some guy named Chris has come to his house a few times.
Hi, Scott. It's me, Chris, again.
Chris, you won't believe it, Johnny. Chris Hansen came over to my house. Cosby Show had remix theme. Everything. That's right. I forgot. That's correct, sir. They did.
Yeah, that's true. That's like, you know what? I was watching NCIS Hawaii, and every fucking time the show comes on, showing the island, and they zooming into the island. Yeah. I always heard Hawaii 5-0 in my head.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Book 'em, Dano.
Yeah. Especially when they go, oh. Like, oh, come on, man. It's not Hawaii 5-0.
I mean, even if you didn't watch the shows, you knew the theme song. Oh yeah.
Magnum. The A-Team was, I think the A-Team's one of the biggest ones. Cheers.
Yeah. Yes, Cheers. That's a classic. And now the question's always been who was better, Diane or Rebecca. I was more of a Diane fan. You know, she's the original. Shelley Long.
Yeah.
Well, Kirstie Alley was good as well.
Kirstie Alley got that. I mean, that.
She did.
I hate to say that like that because you're body shaming somebody, and I don't want to body shame her, but damn, she got fat.
How about this? What do you think of that, Johnny? NCIS wasn't the same after Tony left.
Tony's coming back, dude.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Tony and Ziva got their own show, and Gibbs is it's NCIS Origins is coming out now, and it's all about Gibbs' early years in the NCIS with Mike Franks and shit.
Yeah. Oh damn! Cheers. Living in this world today is everything you got. What's it goes? Rebecca all day. Okay, that's fair.
I mean, there was no theme song to fucking Happy Days, was there? Oh yeah, there was 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
2 o'clock Happy Days.
Sunday, Monday.
What the fuck was I thinking?
Any current show that's on TV. They don't have theme songs.
Yeah, Mike Franks is badass. I like it. You had to get if it's gonna be Gibbs's mentor, he had to be a badass, a worse badder than Gibbs, and they picked the right guy when they did that.
Yeah. Best side character. Okay.
Yep, he was.
Happy Days.
What was the other one?
Oh yeah, he is right about that. The original, I think, was a song, an oldie song. There it is. That's the one. Yeah, I remember that. Because my parents used to watch that. Yeah, Rock Around the Clock. Yeah. The show was set in the 50s, and it was made in the 70s. I don't know, man. Nobody could beat Arthur Fonzarelli, man. He was the man. The Fonz.
I can't think. Was there a fucking theme song to fucking that 70s show?
Yeah, but I forget what it was though.
All I can remember is when they cut to fucking everybody in the fucking basement, man. Yeah, dude. that shit was so fucking good.
Yeah. And then they had that 90s show.
It didn't live up, no. And then they tried to remake the bullshit with the kids and stuff. I was like, okay, you guys are going too far here.
And then all of a sudden they warped into the 70s. Yeah. Happy Days was quite the show, man. Ron Howard then went into directing too, man, producing, and he's great.
They always say Happy Days is produced live in front of a studio audience.
Yeah. Well, they were based out in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, even though the show was made in California. Same with Laverne and Shirley. Like,
oh man, Samil, Samiza, Austin Pepper Corporate.
We're gonna do it. Classic.
I always thought they should have used Frank Sinatra's song "My Way" to do that song for that theme.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
No, not really. That would have been boring.
Better spinoff: The Jeffersons, All in the Family with Vernon Shirley, Happy Days, or Frasier, Cheers. Oh, I got to go Jeffersons, All in the Family, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
Moving on up.
I don't know, but I loved Laverne and Shirley's spinoff too.
And
I
do you
can't
like
I can't
part?
pick between the two because I laughed my ass off on both of them shows. I couldn't stop laughing watching either one of them shows.
Oh, we're moving on.
Frasier.
I never got into Fraser. I'm sorry.
I liked Frasier, but he wasn't like it wasn't a bust your gut laugh like Jefferson's and Laverne and Shirley. Those two shows were just bust your ass laughing. You know what I mean?
Fraser is one of those where it's you either like it or
It's
hate it.
cerebral. I know it's cerebral, but
Yeah,
it don't
of
come
course.
across. It's a lot of times they tried to build too much drama in the show.
Yeah. Okay, 6 degrees of separation time. Okay.
Okay.
Now, are you starting to smoke one there, Anthony?
About
Or that comment?
what
from
is it?
you?
About 2,000 miles between me and Ben. That's a lot of
Yeah.
separation there.
Yeah. Oh. B. Arthur and Rue McClane. Oh, and Maud. Okay, that's the.
Oh
that's
yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
B authors. Oh, what's her name? Shit, she was John Carpenter's B author's daughter in Maud.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck was her name? She was in all the John Carpenter movies, man.
Oh,
The
okay.
Fog.
Yeah.
Was she in Escape from New York too? Yeah, she was.
Oh, okay. Betty White and Mary Tyler Moore. Okay.
Played a hoe in Mary Tyler Moore. Yep.
Run played a ditz on Maud. Oh, Rue, you mean Rue McClanahan?
Rue. Yeah.
Blanche Devereaux, man. Everyone's favorite middle-aged slut. I loved her. Yep, and they said they switched role types in Golden Girls. Yeah, that's right. Golden Girls was one of the greatest shows ever. I don't care what anybody says. It was one of the greatest shows. Who thought you could have
The Golden Girls gave us Betty White. And I used to call her Betty Crocker.
Mm-hmm. Maud daughter actress Adrienne Barbeau. Oh, there it is.
Yes, that's it. Adrienne Barbeau. Oh,
yeah.
I was in love with her back then, man. In Maud, when she 1st came out in Maud. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, and we got to send our condolences to Donald Sutherland, who just passed away yesterday. Very good actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the best actors in history. His son, Kiefer Sutherland, another great actor. So
his son's gotten a lot better roles than Donald did, but his role, the ones that he did get that were great, like the one where the aliens came and cloned everybody. What the fuck was that name? The name of that?
Oh yeah. I forget the name too.
That was one of his first roles that was really good.
Yeah. I'll have to look that up, but
yeah, my God, she was.
My God. Corey King Brown, let's get back to him. He's saying that Peacemaker season 2, 2025.
Yeah, they
got into that. John
COVID
Cena
said a lot of COVID and the actor strike and all that shit. SAG set everything back. Everything. That's why we got this desert time right now. And it sucks because the boring time for TV and movies right now is the same exact boring time as the NFL. So it usually doesn't work that way. Usually there's something going on, you know?
Right, yeah. Invasion of the Body
Snatchers. Thank you.
Thank you, Zagna. Appreciate
Young man, I'm glad you still have a mind to remember names.
Yeah. Well, the NFL is going to have another show on Netflix called Receivers. We had quarterbacks last season.
Yeah, I
Receivers,
remember that.
I think I'm more interested in Receivers this year because that's the perfect kind of show. Divas, you know.
Divas from hell. Well, if you want the perfect show, you got to get Receivers in one episode and then cornerbacks in the next because they're both divas.
Yeah. True. That's true. But anyway, that's going to be in July, so I'm looking forward to that. George Kittle will be on there. Devontae Adams, Amon-Ra St. Brown will be on there.
See, they would have never put a tight end as in a show called Receivers 10 years ago, man.
Right. Well, the tight ends are receivers now.
Yeah, and that's what they are now.
Yep. Well, I don't think they can do a show called Tight Ends, could they?
Yeah, they could. I bet you Scott Tuller could come up with a good pitch for it.
We know who he won as his tight end. Like, we're not going to mention that name.
Speaking of Donald Sutherland, Scott Thaler would just change the name of Invasion of the Body Snatchers to Invasion of the Tight Ends.
What, Johnny?
I'm surprised he hasn't showed up yet. I keep throwing his name out there like he's going to pop in somewhere.
He did
earlier. He was just complaining to me today that there's no shows on no more. I don't have any shows to watch anymore. Well, this is why you're not getting them, because you're not watching them, you jerk.
Well, don't worry. We'll quench his show watching thirst in a few weeks. Don't say that too loud. Our old friend
yeah. Yeah, and you said pop up, dude. Way to phrase that.
Our favorite fan, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying his name or its name. I think Ben blocked him a long time ago, didn't you?
Blocked. Oh, you're talking about shit. Jason. That's right. Yeah. Well, he had his moments, but whatever. It's.
I swear, I thought it was you for so long there, man.
And that's what everybody thought, dude. I'm like, I mean, I'm a funny guy, but I couldn't come up with that. You'd have to have a pretty morbid mind to come up with.
You live in Vegas, man. You do have a morbid mind. I don't want to hear it.
Okay, but come up with the shit this guy came up with. I'd really have to step up my game if I'm gonna get to that level. But
I don't know. Your meme game's pretty strong.
That's true, but those are memes, What was it? Hammy? Was that another one?
Hammy, Jason Hammy.
Jason Hammy. Yeah.
Well, we said his damn name.
Damn it!
It was either Kyle or Alec. Alec wasn't that inventive, dude.
No. Could be Kyle. I mean, that's been rumored for years, but
yeah, I didn't put him out. I mean, he's definitely in the category. He could definitely be it.
I would, put him in the conversation for sure.
Yeah.
But oh man, those were the days, though. Zagnif brought up the Cleveland Steamer thing earlier tonight, right before you popped on. Probably our favorite episode ever. Like,
because you were talking about Jameis Winston going there and wiping. Oh, I mean,
yeah. That and Ramona. Remember the episode where she showed us like kind of like ribs?
Her family?
Yeah, her family. Oh man.
And motherfuckers were drunk as shit.
He started dropping by right after
he did,
that.
didn't he?
Oh, you might be right. Yeah. Yuck. Well, I remember he had a crush on Alec. Yeah.
Well, you know who I thought it was, right? I thought it was Keith.
Oh, really? Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because he's done that a bunch of times before.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, she was on a roll that night. When Ramona, whenever she would show up, she was always on a fucking roll, man. The conversation in the comments, oh my god, it would go crazy. Remember the night we were starring everybody's comment to see who had the most belligerent shit?
Oh, yeah.
She started that night, the comments on that night.
Yeah.
NFL edition. Never mind. We're doing just humor tonight.
Yeah, but what makes the shows fun now? My entire face hurt after that.
Everybody was one up. Even Fred Swayze got into some of it, man. Remember that?
Right? Yeah, that's right. Yes. Oh man, love our Fred Swayze, man. He's so optimistic. 20-0, baby. 20-0. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They're talking about an 18-game
Yeah,
NFL schedule.
it's going to be within the next 2 seasons that they're going to go to 18 games. Guarantee it.
You think we're oversaturating the product now?
I feel like I'm oversaturated with it. What the hell? You saw me at the end of the last season. I was fucking burnt out, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. You know, you got to strike while the iron's hot, but come on, man. I mean, it's too much. You don't want to oversat. You don't want to be like the NBA or the.
Not only that, it's NFL, dude. The logistics of what you're doing, and you're trying to expand how many games, and then you're trying to expand where you're playing.
Yeah,
They're going to probably be another team in St. Louis within the next 2 or 3 years, man. They will announce it within that time frame.
Should have never left.
They shouldn't have, because you saw what the Battlehawks did. They filled their stadium, man.
That's right. I think it was after that show I was invited as a guest.
It was the Cleveland Steamer show that got you on, bud.
You will always be remembered as Zagnif, the Cleveland Steamer.
You will always be related to the Cleveland Steamer.
I can just imagine where he's going to be typing up next.
Bold prediction.
Bold prediction.
I don't think it's that bold. I mean, they're talking about it way too much now. They want to expand.
Yep. What do you think?
Will they? I mean, you guys got to battle with Dallas for the
for that area. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a basketball team.
I think OKC has been bandied around a few times before, and it all came down to numbers. And when they crunched the numbers, it was always the fandom just wasn't there.
Yeah. I wish San Diego would get a team back.
Unless Kevin Costner takes over, and then he'll be like, build it and they will come. Come
Sonny
on.
Weaver, baby.
That was beautiful. That was a good segue.
Sonny Weaver, baby. I'm telling you.
That's my boy.
Yeah. There's already a ladies pro team here. Yeah. By the way, Anthony, I think he does the PA for those games too. So
Anthony,
yeah, he did some PA announcing, I believe. So good stuff, man. Keep him coming, man. OKC is growing through the lot.
I thought you've been there all your life, Anthony. I'm fucking with you, dude.
Well, my dad's moving out there next year, so I'll probably be visiting OKC quite a bit. So you've only been out there for 6 years, Anthony? I thought you may have been out there longer.
Yeah, just stay away from Tulsa because that belongs to Stallone.
Yes, I cannot wait.
That's coming back too.
I can't wait, man. This is gonna be. Love Tulsa King, dude.
That wasn't he great in that?
Yes, the white man.
I mean, I've never seen Stallone act that well, dude.
I know. Even
and not once did he say, "Catch me, Adrian."
No, my mom hates Stallone, and when she saw that show, she's like, "Damn, he became a good actor."
He did. It only took him 75 years.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey, better late than never.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good show. I don't like the way it ended, but that's a good show. That cliffhanger they left it on. I was like, dude, you're a fucking mob dude, and you're sitting there banging the FBI that's after you. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
Right. Yeah. Well, now the dog.
Oh shit! Shut up, Johnny. I didn't know you hadn't seen it, man.
I still gotta watch it. Okay, it's on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, you gotta catch that, man. That's Stallone's best acting ever.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, it's not that big of a stretch for him, but he pulls it off really well, and he's fluent. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, he walks into a room, you respect that motherfucker, man. He's the shit. Let's see. That show's a lie, though. Stallone doesn't own Tulsa. Oral Roberts still does.
Oral Roberts was dead. Oral Roberts University. That's right. That is in Tulsa, ain't it? Well, why was I thinking that shit was in Utah. So I guess because all the weirdos are in Utah.
Careful, somebody might pop up. You said oral, so oral pop up. Oh, great.
Well, they can be on the take too. More than
Oh,
likely, they are on the take, actually.
ay, ay, ay. ORU is still a big thing up there. Okay. Oral's still a big thing up there, Anthony? I didn't know that. Oral.
The Crystal Cathedral.
Yes, sir. Man.
You starred 2 of them now. Which ones did you star? Oh, okay. Battle with Dandruff. I like that one.
Yes.
The club
Fallout
days.
Battle of Dandruff. I have another one. Thought I started another one. Yep, I did. I know women from my club days better with better knees than
Yeah, Penix.
Penix. Imagine walking around with a jersey, Michael Penix Jr. jersey.
Right?
Yeah, we should get Anthony a jersey for.
That'd be like walking around with a Josh Freeman jersey.
Ouch. Does it come with like cocaine like stains on the jersey?
Oh, Michael Irvin.
There you go. Yeah, Utah still owns weird. Only in Utah can something called soaking be invented.
Right? Oh, God. Oh, geez. Here we go again.
Oh,
Ben,
boy.
look up that term.
Oh, do I really want
No, but look it up anyway.
to? Well, since you asked, let me look it up. Let's see. Soaking meaning.
The housekeeper from Golden Girls. Who was the housekeeper from Golden Girls? Where'd she go?
The housekeeper for Golden Girls?
Yeah, I don't even remember her. I guess she did disappear quick.
Probably been the pilot episode.
Disappeared faster than a raccoon in my yard with spirit outside.
There you go. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I've heard worse. Let's put it that way, as far as sexual terms.
Well, we're not going Cleveland steamer deep, but
no, of course not. But in every in episode
I
one,
don't
they have
remember that.
yeah. Wow.
What a memory you got, Anthony. Jesus.
He loves his Golden Girls. I'm telling you, man. I'm sure he's been in a fan club or something with the Golden Girls, something related fan club or
Dude,
something.
have you ever watched his him and Nicholas's show?
Yeah, they do those
Popcorn and parachute
popcorn
pants and popcorn or whatever it's called. That shit they got going on with that show.
Coming to America, that was my favorite one.
We need more out, Anthony. We need more of that. You and Nicholas get it together, man.
Absolutely. And by the way, shout out to Mr. Nicholas Rosario, man. He's lost some weight, dude. He's looking good. Looking better than ever, man. Give him his props.
He's seen every episode 20 or more times.
Oh, yeah. You had to have been in a fan club of some kind of the Golden Girls, Anthony. I know you.
Oh, man. My brother, the one that just passed away, he would rerun constantly the same shit over and over. And it was all Happy Days and all that shit like that. And that's all he would watch. He wouldn't watch anything modern. I was like, dude, I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's summer. I mean, baseball's up. That word. He's still with us. Johnny's still with us, even after I said it. He's busy working at Wrigley. Yeah, he is. Well, shout out to Nick, man. And yeah, definitely want to see new episodes of Popcorn and Parachute Pants. They are very fun. episodes. Like I said, the Coming to American one was one of my favorites. So
You're still watching it every night? Oh my god, dude!
well,
If you can live every moment of the show, then you probably oversaturated.
yeah. I mean, I love my Married with Children.
That's how I am with NCIS, though. I sit here and I watch it. I'm like, man, you're turning into your brother, dude.
Yeah,
Because I used to bitch it down for that shit. I see Kevin Costner's got a new Western coming out. It looks like an
yeah.
epic.
It's like a
Looks
two-part.
good.
Yeah,
Dude, Kevin Costner's been awesome in every Western he's ever done from Silverado on. I loved
yeah,
I loved Silverado. That was a great movie, man.
yeah. And so
Open Range was a great movie.
Yeah, Warner Brothers movie, so it'll be on Max. Yeah, pretty soon. I'll probably catch it there. It's going to be two parts. The first film will be end of June or something like that, and then the next one's what, September, October, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Dune. Dune coming out. Dune's got a third part coming out too. I think they're going to do 4
Okay.
to cover the whole book.
Yeah. They run episodes from 9 p.m.
The second one. That's what, if people didn't really get into the first one, they should watch the first one and then watch the second one, and it comes together. And to feed the cat, Rose. Every
Blanche.
time you say Rose, all I can think of is the stalker on 2.5 Men.
I love that show. I don't care what any. Then
I do too.
Then
I even like the part with I started watching with Kushner, and I didn't like it to begin with, and then it kind of grew on me and shit. But still, Charlie, man, come on.
no, nobody's gonna beat Charlie Harper. I mean, he's the shit, man. Tiger blood. The guy had tiger blood. So. And then what? John Cryer had his own show now or something like.
I tried to watch it. It got better, but it still wasn't. It didn't hit with me. I was like,
yeah. He'll always be Charlie's little brother. So
I want Matthew Broderick to do a TV show. Now, I mean,
no.
I'd watch it. I don't know what it would be. I mean, what you could theme around it. A grown-up Ferris Bueller.
No, he'd become the principal of.
Yeah, there you go. I'd watch it. I could see it being like Welcome Back, Kotter, man. Welcome back. There's one we missed.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great theme. That song was stuck in my head forever, man.
It's earwig, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the great shows.
2 things that are hard to watch. Here we go. What are they? Scott Dahl talking about Millie Bobby Brown, and what else?
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 2.5 Men wasn't actually a spinoff when Ashton Kutcher took over. It was kind of like, well, we fired Charlie, so what are we going to do now?
Yeah.
We're just going to have to keep it going somehow. And Charlie Sheen sitting there going, yeah, try it.
Yeah. Well,
it ain't going to happen. You guys are going to go out of business. Fuck off.
I mean, Aston wasn't bad. It
wasn't. It wasn't the same.
Like Guns N' Roses, you can't replace Axl Rose. Metallica, you can't replace James.
Yeah, I don't know. Guns N' Roses did a pretty good job of replacing Axl when. Oh no, wait a minute. Axl went to Motley Crue for a while there, and was really fucking good.
Some things that are okay.
No, Joey in the Wake of Friends was not good, but Joey on Top Gear was pretty good. Although no, it wasn't the same as the original Top Gear either.
I thought the Connors, like after the whole Roseanne thing, the first couple seasons was pretty good, but then it's
Joey's best role was in Lost in Space.
Lost in Space, yeah.
The movie, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. See Joey in the wake of Friends. Two bands that survived pretty well by replacing the lead. Yeah.
Is that a question? Because a lot of leads have been replaced in metal, so.
Queen.
Yeah, okay, I'll give that one to you.
Really?
Queen.
I like Adam Lambert. He's a great singer, but
no, he fits that group. His voice and shit, but he's not. Yeah,
no, I'm
he's
sorry.
not ready.
I don't agree with Journey. How do you replace Steve Perry? You can't.
Journey got better, I thought. I didn't like what's his name? I keep wanting to say Steven Tyler. It wasn't Steve. Oh.
No, you don't replace Steve Perry.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, you do not. That is blasphemous and very offensive. I might
that whiny ass voice of his. I hated it. It hurt my eardrums.
Yeah. You know what? We're muting that one. How dare you, Steve Perry? Come on. One of the greatest voices ever. Yes, it was. God damn it.
No, Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell.
Soundgarden. Love it. The older Steven Tyler gets, the more he looks like a brunette.
He stole Joan Collins' dress, attire.
Yes.
The leopard prints, man. My God, man. And the furs and shit. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or the late Rivers without makeup.
You mean the skull?
The skull, yeah.
She had so many plastic surgeries, man. Her face was just like, ah.
Yeah, like Skeletor.
She couldn't even talk. She couldn't even open her mouth, man.
Right, kind of like Skeletor from Masters of the Universe. Oh, the late Joan. Yeah, what a clap! Did you see the roast of Joan Rivers? They were really.
Didn't they roast her? Didn't they? Steve Ross roasted her like 4 or 5 times, didn't he? It's like almost every era of Joan Rivers' career, he roasted her.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but that was a great roast. The Brady roast was great. I loved it.
Even though Brady gets up there and act like a bitch, you can't say that about him.
Which was sad.
I thought it was a great roast just because they really pissed Brady off. You know what I mean?
I thought Drew Bledsoe was great, man. He was drunk like right before he got on stage.
They should have had Eli there though.
That was a missed opportunity. Like they had Peyton, but it's not the thing. Eli beat him.
Peyton was too nice to him, and Peyton was, just an everyday talking. Peyton's not that nice to him.
Right.
Talks like like we talk to each other.
Yeah, yeah. But it was cool to see Levante, or was it Levante? It was Ryan Jensen. It was
right, sitting right back there behind him. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. And Donovan Smith was there too. So that was that Super Bowl team. And Donovan Smith.
Yeah, he's got 3 Super Bowl rings now, don't he?
Congratulations, yeah.
He got 2 with the Chiefs and 1 with us. So he beat the Chiefs with us and went back and joined them.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Hey, good for him though, man.
Yeah.
3 wins. I mean, listen, again, a good run blocker. Just 2
great run blocker. I mean, he was top 5 in run blocking, man.
Yeah, just was, not good in pass protection.
No, he could pass protect like Gerald McCoy could run stop.
Right. There you go. Perfect. That's why he always got the holding calls. But there's one. If Joan was still alive, she would have roasted the entire panel with no notes.
Yeah. Oh, the girl that was on there, she lit Brady up, and I know he was.
Oh, Nikki Glaser, yeah,
she lit him up. Boy, she was great, man.
Oh yeah, she has a special on HBO, I think, on Max. Yeah, on a comedy. I got to watch still.
And did you see his face when the dude from what's his name? I can't remember his name either. He was out in the audience sitting with the guys, and then he walked into and started roasting every fucking buddy.
No, I forget who it was.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
that was to me that was the standout of the show right there when he did that shit, because Brady was sitting there getting red in the face and shit. He was mad.
Yeah, was it Holote Nada or?
No, I can remember Holote's name now. I couldn't that day.
Best roast ever: Jamie Foxx roasting comedian Doug Williams during the Emmett Smith roast. Ooh, I haven't seen that one. I gotta find that one. I wonder if it's on. You can find it on YouTube, I bet.
Of course, you can find everything on YouTube.
It's my favorite streaming service. It's YouTube.
You can find Here's Johnny on YouTube.
That's right. He's great episodes, man. I love the little blow dryer with radar. Like,
oh, you said
you jerk. Come on, man. You can't brush a dog's teeth with a hairdresser or a blow dryer.
You'll damn sure bite that son of a bitch. I don't know what made him like that, dude. I've tried to socialize him. Our neighbors now, Megan trains athletic dogs.
Oh, okay.
And she gets along with him because she'd learned, I'll give him treats and he'll quit running his mouth at me. But now he barks to get her attention.
Oh,
but
okay.
he was out here chasing fireflies, looking hilarious. And my camera won't get a night shot at all. But I would have loved to have gotten that.
Oh man, no, I love that dog, dude. He's entertaining.
Spirit just looks at him like, "Oh, you little bastard."
Yeah, I'm number 2 now.
No, she's still number 1.
Okay,
she's my baby.
Yeah,
she's just not photogenic, and if she sees me aiming a camera at her, she purposely just lays down.
Yeah. Oh man.
Unless there's a critter in the yard, which they don't come around that much anymore. I don't know why. I think they're all dead.
Geez. Yeah. Zagna says, I got y'all. Just sent it to you both. Oh, okay. He's talking about the roast.
The roast, yeah. Cool.
Okay, I'll check it out after we wrap this baby up, which we're probably going to do in a few minutes. So we've been on here almost 2 hours now, man.
Yeah, it's after 12 o'clock.
Oh, is it all?
It's way past my bedtime, man.
Well, why don't you get ready for bed? We're going to wrap this episode up. Johnny, I want to thank you for coming on, man. This was
my pleasure, dude.
And look at this. My Luna is the same way. She doesn't like pictures. Yeah.
Ain't it something how a dog can just knows? They just know you're trying to get something, and they'll wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'll wrap it up when I want to, Anthony.
No, Radar's a ham. He loves the fucking camera.
Does he? Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You got a photogenic puppy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a very fun episode.
Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
When are you going to put your cat on some YouTube videos, man? Everybody loves the cats. I'm not a cat person, but Christ, have you seen all the cat videos on YouTube? And they all got tons of views, man.
My big boy Snicky's passed away late
last year. Did he?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he had some health issues, so yeah, we're I'm thinking about getting a new cat. Not quite there yet, it's still a little. But
get your little kitten that acts like an idiot, and then you can take all kinds of cool shit with him.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to hear that, man. I missed that.
Nah. Just something I don't really bring up, it's just one of those things. I had him for 2011, so to 2023, so
12 years. You had him a while.
12 years. It was when I moved into this place. We found him in a palm tree. I guess the cat had a litter of kittens, so we found him and we just took him in and got his shots and everything, and there he was. So.
Well, I'm sad to hear that, man. I feel bad for bringing him up.
No worries. I mean, pets are part of our lives. They come and go, but yeah, You know, he was a fun cat. I enjoyed him. The one thing the Cannon should have done about 12, 13 times. Wrap it up. Yeah, okay, there you go. Good. Now we're steering back to the humor, which I love. And Cam Newton. Cam Newton. Oh, God.
And Tyreek and Sean Kemp.
Eric, Sean Kemp. What about Cromartie?
Oh, yeah.
Philip Rivers. Can't forget Philip. Hell, he's probably got a few more kids on the way. Like,
I heard that his grandkids are having his kids now. No, I'm joking.
all right. All right, Scott. All right, everybody. Anything else, Johnny? Or are we good to go?
No, that's it. I'm good. I don't even know what we talked about. Did we even talk about anything?
Yeah, we talked about 80s themes. We talked about the Cleveland Steamer. We talked about
Cleveland's. Oh,
Ramona and that episode of MTV Cribs showing us around the house. Yeah, we're talking about movies. I got to start getting into more movies, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. We had a great time tonight on this. This is episode 60, by the way. 60 of these episodes. I can't believe
60 already. Damn.
Oh, look who it is. Hi, Radar. It's me, Ben. It's like, who the hell is that? Turn it up. It's like, come on, Daddy.
He's staring at me, so I guess he needs to go out or something, man.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, Johnny. Have a good night, man. Take care.
You too.
All right. All right, everybody. That is it. It's been a fun episode. We went on nearly 2 hours, man. I want to thank Johnny Dean for stopping by tonight. This was a very fun episode, especially the latter part of the show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in the comments section, especially Zagnif. Appreciate you bringing the heat tonight on Have At It. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap this one up. As you know, on my social media handles, you can catch me on X at BennyBoy702, YouTube at BenCornet9015, which you can watch right now. Zagnif's watched on YouTube as well, and in Facebook in the Ben Zone and on my personal page. And if you're an Instagrammer, you can follow me on Ben702Forever. That's Ben702Forever. It's on my left-hand side there on my social media handles. And yeah, so yeah, please like, subscribe, share this video, share my shows. Greatly appreciate it. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So with that being said, everybody, have a great weekend, and we will be back here next time, right here, and have more fun. Hopefully, we can bring back Johnny on another episode here of Have At It. This was episode 60. Like I said, just follow me on my social media handles, and give me a like, subscribe, and share. That would be greatly appreciated. So, anyway, guys, take care. Have a good night, and have a great weekend, and we will see you next time right here on Have At It. Take care.